Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be seeing how to make an amazing fish meals for guests in a very short span of time. The recipes presented in this video are ghee rice made in seeragasamba rice, traditional fish curry, spicy fish fry and onion raita. I'm going to show you a few traditional recipes that we usually make at home when we have guests. We all know how tasty wedding style mutton biryani is, and I can assure you this ghee rice made with seeragasamba rice is as tasty as mutton dum biryani. Do try this once and it's going to be the hot favorite in your house. Before you could enjoy the video, please do subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us. So let's first start with our traditional spicy fish curry. I'm adding about 6 tablespoons of gingerly oil to make this fish curry. Gingerly oil adds a unique taste to fish curry and it also enhances its flavors. Add about 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. And then add about 20 shallots and 15 garlic cloves. We have just cut them into halves. All this will dissolve in the fish curry and come together as one, so it's not recommended to chop them into fine pieces. Also, the garlic pieces floating in the fish curry are usually very tasty, so I like to add them this way. Add a few curry leaves and saute it. When onion turns light brown, it is now time to add the tomato puree. We made puree out of 3 large tomatoes and we are also adding 3 green chilies cut into halves. Now give this a good mix. It is now time to add the masalas. Add about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder and 3.5 tablespoon of coriander powder. Traditional curries are usually not made with ready-made masala, so please try to avoid any kind of fish masala in this recipe. These homemade masalas will really do the magic. This fish curry is made for 10 people and so adding sufficient amount of masala, especially the coriander powder, gives a good thickness to the curry. And also we get a sufficient amount of curry when we have a lot of people at home. So give this masala a good mix and now it is time to add the tamarind water. We have already soaked a ball-sized tamarind and extracted puree out of it. Do not add any plain water while making fish curry. We are supposed to add only tamarind water, only then it tastes really good. We have added about 3/4 cup of tamarind water here. Add required amount of salt, give it a good mix, cover the pan and allow it to come to boil. We will not boil the curry much after adding the fish pieces, so make sure your tamarind water and the masalas are cooked perfectly before adding the fish pieces. Now we are adding a little bit of fresh coriander leaves to it. Mix it well and taste the curry. Now our masala is cooked perfectly, so it's time to add our fish pieces. Today we are using 1 kg of sear fish, which is vanjara mean as we call in Tamil. So we have very nice fresh slices of these sear fish here and we are adding it one by one to the curry. Make sure the flame is low to medium when you're adding the fish. There are different ways to make fish curry and each time you use a different variety of fish, your fish curry is going to taste a little different. So for this method of fish curry, I think the sear fish tastes best. At this stage, do not let the curry boil for a long time. Just about 5 minutes of low to medium flame boiling will do and your fish will be cooked well. And now we are going to add the coconut paste to bring some volume to the curry. I've made fine coconut paste from half a coconut and now we are adding it to the curry. You can always adjust the amount of coconut paste according to the spiciness, the sourness and the amount of curry that you want. And again, do not boil the curry for a long time. Just mix the coconut paste and keep it on simmer for 5 minutes and now our delicious sear fish curry is done. Next, we are going to see the recipe for a hot favorite seeragasamba ghee rice. Today we are cooking for 10 people, so I have taken a suitable vessel for that. We are adding about 300 ml oil. We will be using 4 glasses full of rice. That is about 1.25 kg. So this amount of oil will be perfect for that. You can also add 2 tablespoon ghee along with this. When oil turns hot, I am adding the whole spices. 3-inch pea cinnamon stick, 3 cloves and 2 cardamoms. And also the sliced onions. We are using about 3 large onions for this recipe. When onion turns translucent, we'll add the ginger garlic paste. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. For this particular recipe, the onions should not turn very brown. When it starts to turn light brown, we can add in the tomatoes. Today we are using 3 tomatoes for this recipe. Add salt as per your taste, give it a good mix and cover the vessel. Allow it to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes so that the tomatoes turn soft. Make sure that all the tomatoes have turned soft and mashed. It won't be a good sight to see big chunks of tomatoes in the rice. And then add a handful of chopped mint leaves and half a handful of chopped coriander leaves. Give it a good mix in the oil. When the leaves start to release their aroma, it is time to add the most important ingredient for this recipe, the coconut milk. In this particular glass that you can see, I am going to measure 4 full glasses of rice. So for 4 glasses of rice, we will be requiring 8 glasses of water. In that 8 glasses of water, I am going to add 2 full glasses of coconut milk. And for the remaining 6 glasses, I am going to add 5.5 glasses of water. We are going to add half a glass of water less for this recipe so that the rice turn out fluffy and separate. After adding the right amount of water, add a little bit of chopped mint leaves and coriander leaves. This step is optional, but then these leaves give a very nice smell to the end product. Now taste the water and adjust the amount of salt added. I am going to repeat the quantity of water used. For 4 full glasses of rice, we require 7.5 glasses of water. Out of 7.5 glasses, I have added 2 glasses of coconut milk and 5.5 glasses of water. So totally we've used 7.5 glasses of water for 4 glasses of rice. This is the perfect measurement, and now we'll close the lid and allow it to come to boil. In 5 minutes the water will come to boil, and now it is time to add the rice. I have already soaked 4 glasses of seeragasamba rice for 20 minutes. It is important to not soak the rice for more than 20 to 30 minutes, otherwise the rice will turn sticky. Especially when it comes to seeragasamba rice, utmost care must be taken while soaking the rice. Now give this a good mix and allow it to be on medium flame for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we can see that half the water is absorbed. Now close the lid and wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, open the lid and you can see that almost 85% of the water is absorbed and there is only a small amount of moisture left. The rice is also almost 90% cooked. Now give this rice a good mix without breaking it and let's keep it on dum. To prepare the dum setup, place an old tawa on the stove and heat it on high flame. Once it gets heated, reduce it to low and place our vessel on the hot tawa. And on top of that, place another vessel filled with water. This acts as the weight and it helps the dum process to happen inside. There is no need to use any maida seal or wheat seal to cover our vessel. The vessel that is kept on top itself will act as the seal and it will not let any steam to escape. This position should be maintained for 15 minutes for the dum to happen. While this is on dum, we'll start making our onion raita. Add few chopped green chilies, chopped coriander leaves, sliced onions, salt and thick curd. Give it a good mix and our simple lovely onion raita is ready now. After 15 minutes, switch off the flame and remove the vessel. Now comes the moment of truth. We are going to open our vessel and check how the rice has come out. The very first look says there is no moisture left and the rice has turned out so perfectly. Wow, look how it separates from the spoon. Nothing is even sticking to the vessel or to the spoon. It's so beautiful. It's so separate and fluffy. This is how our seeragasamba rice should turn out to be. If you follow this recipe correctly, then you'll also get such beautiful perfect rice. This is a wonderful combination for any non-veg curry, be it fish, mutton or chicken. Now our seeragasamba ghee rice is ready. Let's move on to the fish fry. For the fish fry, we already have 2 recipes in our channel, Andhra style spicy fish fry and chettinad fish fry. I have linked them in the description box. You can check them out and use any recipe that you like. These 2 recipes can be used for any type of fish. That's all guys, our amazing fish meals is ready for the day and no wonder our guests enjoyed it thoroughly. You don't need a reason to make this at home. Just try it once and this will be your all-time favorite. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you liked it, give a thumbs up and do share the video with your friends and family. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us. Happy eating. Bye bye.